So, this is my Modulus 10 asynchronous counter. Now, the first thing to note about the Modulus 10 is that it only allows us to count from 0 to 9, meaning that we will be resetting the sequence at number 10. So as you just saw right there, it went from 0 all the way up to 9, and then it reset. I will explain this function later. First things first, let's start by looking at the circuit in parts. So, our first thing is our power supply. This is a 5-volt power supply. Connected to it is our first component, which is our clock. This clock was built with a 555 timer, and it provides a clock signal, as you can see represented by this LED. The output of our clock signal is what drives our first component right here, the 7493 counter. Now, it is important to note that since we will be using number 9, number 10, even number 8, those are 4-bit numbers. This means that we will have to use input A and cascade it all the way up to B. This will allow us to count with 4 bits, as you can see right here in the schematics. So, as you can see right here, this purple cable represents our input coming from the clock signal. So it goes all the way into A. And then you can see by this white and green jumper that it goes back to input B. Now, the next important thing to note is that we will be connecting an AND gate right here in order to reset the circuit whenever we reach the number 10. Meaning that number 10 is only a temporary state in this sequence. So, as you can see right here, our AND gate is connected to outputs QB and QD, as you can see in the schematic right here. Meaning that whenever we get 1010, decimal 10, our circuit will actually be reset. This can be represented by these 2 cables here connected to the output, which are connected right here to inputs R1 and R2. This allows our sequence to go from 0 to 9 repeatedly. Now, next important thing, that's our 7447 decoder. Now, important thing to note is that we should be connecting our controls to VCC. We don't want them messing with our circuit, and given that they're active low, we should connect them to VCC with a 1K resistor. Now, this is the fun part. This is when we get to connect all of our resistors into the display. So, as you can see right here, we're connecting all of our 330 ohm resistors into our display. So as you can see, it counts all the way from 0 up to 9 and resets. That was the Modulus 10 asynchronous counter. Thank you.